What's up, guys? How we doing? We're going to start off with the Bowman Draft Jumbo RTT. And then we got Baseball Pick Your Team 24, and then Donruss 10. And maybe we can get some score football going tonight, too. All right, so I broke out. I went in. I was trying to find some old stuff that maybe we could break. I have a couple more boxes of 22. I got a Super Jumbo box. That's going for around $1,000 though, so that would be a more expensive break. And I have some Bowman hobby boxes, which aren't bad priced at all. And I have some 21 hobby boxes and one 21 Super Jumbo too, so I might try to do something with them over the holiday weekend. All right, Ted, you have the Royals and White Sox, Tigers and Rays, Guardians and Yankees. Chester, you have the Orioles and A's. Jimmy with the Blue Jays and Rangers. Craig, you got the Dodgers, Diamondbacks. Braves and Astros. Brian, you have the Twins, Red Sox, Mariners, Marlins, Phillies, and Rockies. Andy with the Mets and Reds. Mark, you have the Angels and Giants. Craig, you have the Nationals and Cubs. Mark with the Brewers, Pirates, Cardinals, and Padres. So I basically used the tiers from 2022, but I switched Milwaukee into the first tier because of Mizorowski. But it wasn't like I didn't go back through everything. So, but the way it works out is everybody has a team in tier 1 and everybody has a team in tier 2. One of the tier 1 teams might be a tier 2 team now and vice versa. But I think the Orioles and the Brewers are probably the two top teams. Let's see what we get. I mean, anything can happen here. Noah Schultz, that's a first for him. Holy cow, are you kidding me? This has been sitting in my safe for 3 years. Wow. Chet, how about that? First pack. Jackson Holiday to $4.99. That is sick. Wow. How's that for a start? That's why you take a shot at this stuff. The paper base I'm not going to sort. I'll just split that up evenly. Dylan Beavers, Benny. Elijah Green. Justin Campbell. Bryce Hubbard first. Scoville. Yasser Mercedes for the Twins. Gavin Cross. Cuerva. Oh, I can't believe we hit that autograph right off the bat. That is crazy. Anthony Hall, Pintar, Jason Churio, sure there'll be a lot of fireworks going tonight. Ivan Melendez first. Kasevich. There's a Jackson Holiday first. Jose Salas. And there's our next. Oh, nice autograph too. DeLauder for the Guardians. There you go, Ted. Chase DeLauder first. Guardians. Jackson Holiday first. Jose Salas. That is to 150 for the Marlins. Ivan Melendez for the Diamondbacks. Anyway, I'll post another. I'll pick one of the boxes or two of the boxes, and maybe I'll do the hobby boxes. PCA is in 21. There's a couple other guys in 21 too, but Pete Crow Armstrong. So 21's got to be doing pretty good too. Pete Hansen. There's James Wood. Luciano. Marco. Olo. Caden Wallace. Wow, there's a Mizorowski first. All right, this has been a good box so far for sure. Drew Gilbert for the Mets. Although the Mets did rock him yesterday, but he was throwing like 100 mile an hour. Man, he just didn't have full control yesterday. But his cards have been skyrocketing. There you go, Mark. So we got a Mizorowski first and a Holiday first, and we already got a Holiday autograph. So this has definitely been a success opening up this older box. We're not done yet, of course. Let's see what else we can pull out of this. Rincones for the Fighting Phils. That's the 150. Gilbert again. Holiday. Hassel. Holiday. All right, one more autograph to go. Baseball picker team is up. It's a little more than halfway already. I mean, it's quieted down. I know it's a holiday weekend, but I'll still be available all weekend. We'll see what we can get going. Sal Stewart. Let's go. And there's our third autograph. Troy Melton for the Tigers. And that is to 75. I'll tell you, got two of the three autographs. Good for you, bud. Melton to 75. Lamar King Jr. Reggie Crawford for the Giants. Bernabelle. Swansea. Nick Biddison. There's Tamar Johnson for the Pirates. It's got a little ding in it. And a green Paulino for the Red Sox. That is to 99. Tamar Johnson for the Pirates. There's Arias, DeLauder, Colton Cowser. Oh, we got a Reggie Crawford again. Crawford first for the Giants. Bowman, what is this, Invicta? Matt McLean for the Reds. And a first, DeLauder. All right, let's do a little recap. So we got Johnson, Holiday, Rincones, Salas, Mercedes, Paulino was to 99, the Invicta McLean. Gilbert, Cross, Gilbert, Melendez, Tamar Johnson. We did get a DeLauder, Crawford twice, Jackson Holiday first, Noah Schultz for the White Sox, and Mizorowski, nice for the Brewers. Our three autographs. We got Troy Melton for the Tigers to 75, Chase DeLauder, first Bowman. And look at that. That's crazy. Jackson Holiday, 499. Congratulations, Chet. All right, that's a good start. See if we have a big holiday weekend, get some nice hits. All right, so Impeccable. Now, we should have the gold or silver bar in this one. And the new Impeccable that's going today is a fresh case. So I picked up one more case. I wanted to have something so we have some nice pick your teams over the weekend. Cramp in my But hopefully we got a nice gold bar there. All right, 1 second. All right. Start with Pulse. All right, so we got Vlad Sr. to start it off. And that is to 25 for the Angels. Oh, nice hit for the Brewers. He's no longer with the Brewers. Great Gamsby, Jefferson Cuero. I think he's on the White Sox now. It is 9 of 15. Nice. And nice hit for the Rays. There you go, James. Junior Caminero. That is 8 of 15. Very good. Astros get a Cam Smith surge, and that is 14 of 20. Tom Burke in the house. You can't open a box of Pulse without a Bryce Cunningham autograph. 12 of 15 for the Yankees. And Tampa Bay again, Xavier Isaac. 14 of 15. Mizorowski. Rhett Lauder to 149 for the Reds. Tommy. So I did put a promo code up for Score Football, Score 15 for 15% off. There was 9 teams left when I went live. Today is the release day. It is a 2025 product. So you have Cam Ward with the Titans, you know, Deion son, Shedeur Sanders with the Browns, and Ian Kinsler, Luis Angel Acuna. The Giants have Jackson Dart, Jaguars, Travis Hunter. And I have a random division up for a box. It's only $29, I think. And, of course, you know, there's 4 autographs per box. So pick your team. There's going to be 12 autographs, and the random division is going to be 4. Colson Montgomery. Noble Meyer clear for the Marlins. Aiden Miller in the house. Oh, look at that. Nice. Wow. Prospect on card, next day autograph, Nick Kurtz. Where you at, Tiger? Congrats, buddy. That's a good one. Very nice. Colt Keith for the Tigers. I think in Score Football, a couple of the teams are the most expensive teams. Nobody wants to take a chance on Hunter, Smith, or Sanders. So I might run a mini when I get done tonight. See if we can get that at least maybe going tomorrow. I mean, the random division we could do tonight for sure. Juan Marichal to 250. Lucchio Prism. Yachty in the house. Leo DeVries for the Padres. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, you could also still use that promo code TACO10 for Donruss 11 and Topps Inception 3. Christian Campbell for the Red Sox. I want to get both of those, and the score, of course, broke this weekend. Austin Wells. There's a purple Luis Baez for the Astros. What's up, Tom? 5 of 49. All right. Oh, Jersey King. Starling Cava for the Marlins. There you go, Craig. Alcantara for the Cubbies. And that is to 99. Oh, we got a Diamond King. Theo Gillen for the Rays. Yeah, I wanted to do a lot more today, but I played softball this morning, and I just got so wiped out, man. The weather, it's so hot down here. I'm only playing 7-inning games, so... Iriarte for the White Sox. And Cole Young for the Mariners. Travis. What's up, Travis? How you been, bud? That's the 99. A-Rod for the Rangers Bomb Squad. Kyle Teal to 199. Kobe Mayo in the house. That is a bomb squad to 199. Orioles. Here you go, Ted. All right, we still have one more autograph coming out of this Donruss box, and of course, 5 big autographs from Impeccable. You're due for a monster. Sosa. Kumar Rocker. Okay, we got our autograph. It's going to be Welbin Francisca for the Guardians. Renato. Evan Carter for the Rangers. Miguel Tejada, and that is to 149. We got a Skeens. Elite Series. Tommy Troy for the Diamondbacks. All right, here we go, boys and girls. Come on, one time for the people. Let's get a big box of Impeccable. Good luck, everybody. Bryce Matthews, and that is 10 of 30 for the Astros. Marcelo Mayer for the Red Sox, and that is 44 of 60. Here you go, Brian. And the Cubbies get a Matt Shaw to 99. Craig. All right, let's get some autographs. Love the Canvas collection. Canvas creation, sorry. Celestin for the Mariners, and that is 3 of 10. Go, Travis. Three of 10. Carson Williams for the Rays, and that is to 99. It's so funny. The Rays are totally underpriced. Caminero. And they just always are one of the last teams to go. White Sox get a Robin Ventura. There you go, Trey. 45 of 49. Beautiful on card. I gotta open another one of these, sorry. David Freese, St. Louis Cardinals. This is from the 2011 World Championship, home run to 49. Ted, do you remember that? 2011 World Championship. David Freese home run. Game 6. They say World Series on the back of the card, but they say World Championship on the front. Isn't that weird? All right, the final hit out of the regular pack. Nice. Wow, Tiger, there you go. He doubled up. Jose Canseco, and that is 2 of 33, his jersey number. These are pretty cool cards with the number and the foil. All right, one big hit to go. See a Paul Skeens or Jackson Holiday or somebody young and up and coming. How about that? Jackson Merle, let's go. Tom Jones, I think it's official. The cold streak is over, my friend. Yeah, the Clemens last night, the fine silver. One troy ounce rated prospect, Jackson Merrill. All right. Fat cat. It's a 360. Beauty. All right, so again, the baseball pick your team tonight, tomorrow, and the next day we'll have a fresh case. So see what we get out of that case. That's awesome. All right, we got Molina, Tejada, Carter, Rocker, Sosa, Mayo, Martinez, Teal, Rodriguez, Iriarte, Gillen, Christian Campbell. Sorry, it's hard to read some of these. DeVries, Keishel, Marichal, Rodriguez, Keith, Miller, Meyer, Montgomery, Acuna, and Rhett Lauder. We did get Cam Smith for the Astros, Vlad Sr. for the Angels. Nice Matt Shaw, Marcelo Mayer, Bryce Matthews, Paul Skeens, Cole Young, Alcantara, and Luis Baez. Our one relic was Starlin Caba. Autographs, we got Xavier Isaac, Bryce Cunningham, nice Caminero for the Rays, Cuero for the Brewers, Jose Canseco, beauty, David Freese, Robin Ventura, Carson Williams, Celestin, and that was to 10. We got Francisca for the Guardians, and the A's got a Nick Kurtz. Nice Nick Kurtz. Next day autograph. And our silver bar Jackson Merrill rated prospect. Awesome. 12 of 25 for the Padres. Very nice. All right, Donruss pick your team 10. Donruss 11 on the website has about 10 teams left too. I'm going to move everything over this weekend. I might try to like get everything sold out and then take a day Sunday and just go to the beach or something. Because we don't have a lot of... I got to see what's coming out next week though. But we only have Topps Inception on the website, the One More Donruss, and then the Score, and they all should go in the next couple of days. I'm going to try to get some of these older boxes that I have up, maybe in RTTs or something, just to engage over the weekend. All right, give me a 1 minute break here. What's up, Tate? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so again, I know we always say this stuff, but I figure I might as well type it in once in a while for the people. And we got Buster Posey to 199 for the Giants. Got some new people buying stuff on the website lately. Kumar Rucker. So welcome. Mike Schmidt. We got a Tony Perez and our first autograph, J.D. Dix. There you go, Johnny Boz. So if you joined us late, we did a 2022 box of Bowman draft earlier, and we hit a Jackson Holiday autograph at $4.99. Very nice. And I have some more 22 and 21. Obviously, 22 is Holiday, Mizorowski. 21 has PCA. I don't know why I can't think. I know there's somebody else in 21. There's a couple big guys in 21. Jackson Cheerio. Yeah, I'll never forget the time I was in spring training and I saw PCA with the Mets, and I saw he was such a little guy, and I was like, oh, I really didn't think much. And then they traded him to the Cubs, and now he's like a all-star. Dylan Cruz. Oh, we got a relic. With the Dodgers, Gary Sheffield. There you go, Tate. It's not a team you take too often. Sheffield for the Dodgers. And Bobby Witt Jr. to 199. Bazana, greetings from Cleveland. Yeah. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. Mike Schmidt, and that is $2.99 for the Phillies. Charlie Condon in the house, Unleashed. There's a Mizorowski, $250 for the Brewers. Go, Craig. Jace Young for the Tigers. Nice DeVries to 49, Unleashed. That's a pretty cool card. Here you go, Thomas. Welcome to the group. Welcome to the break. I saw you got a few teams. I think when I tagged you earlier, Bajan, I don't know if that's, I'm assuming you're related. I tagged you for his team, so I might have made a mistake there. Oh, good. Is it Bajan your brother or cousin or something? He has a couple teams, I think, in here. Oh, that's awesome. Did I say your name right? I apologize if I didn't. Arietta for the Cubbies. Well, good luck to both of you. Pee Wee Reese, and that is to 199. And there's a Mizorowski clear. Rated prospect. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I didn't butcher it. And welcome. Okay, our next autograph. Nice, I love it. Gavin, Jim Palmer, Baltimore Orioles. Signature Series. Mariano Rivera. I actually haven't talked to my son today. He's in Tennessee visiting his mom. So I'm going to give him a call when I get done. Connor Norby, and that is to 99 for the Marlins. And Nick Kurtz for the A's. Here you go, Tate. Moose. Evan Carter, Marvel. Leo DeVries for the Padres. We talk pretty much every day. We just didn't talk today. Spencer Jones. His grandfather is big on fireworks. They always, 4th of July, they always have like a big fireworks show on the street. Randy Johnson. So they'll probably do a little warm-up tonight. Tomorrow will probably be the big night, I guess. And Tejada. That is to 49 for the Orioles. Colt Keith, Marvel for the Tigers. All right, first box is in the books. All right, we got a Skeens Unleashed for the Pirates. It's interesting down here on the 4th of July because they do fireworks sort of on the beach, you know, like Fort Lauderdale Beach has fireworks, Pompano Beach has fireworks, Deerfield Beach has fireworks. And if you're in, like, at Miami too, you know, so like, whatever, down the thing, if you're in, say, Pompano Beach, for instance, you can see all 3 shows because, you know, you got the site right down the ocean, right down the coastline. So it's sort of pretty cool. But if you go out there, you're stuck because they close the bridges while the fireworks are going on. So it's like a big traffic jam coming home. Or you could stay longer. Obviously, people spend the night, but I was there a couple of years ago. My daughter was in from Pennsylvania, and we went down there, and it was pretty cool. We watched, you know, obviously one fireworks show right in front of us, and 2 more were like a couple miles away, but you could see them pretty clearly. Our relic, Marcelo Mayer for the Red Sox. There you go, Craig. Lou Gehrig to 250. So tomorrow is normally a shipping day for me, but because it's a holiday, I cannot ship it. I might, if I get everything sorted and start shipping, I'll probably ship Saturday. So the packages might be like a day later this week. I don't know how they're going to be with the post office. Craig Biggio, and that's a pink velo to 79 for the Astros. And our autograph, Kansas City Royals, and that's a Pandora. David Shields. I think that's the 25. Do they call it a silver Pandora, or what do they call it something different? I don't know. There you go, Tate. Shields to 25. Moose again. Jackson Cheerio Unleashed. Yeah, I watched the Met game last night, and I was like, you know, we lost the first game of the doubleheader in the afternoon. It was like a day-night doubleheader makeup game. It was Bryce Cunningham. And I turn it on, and it's Blade Tidwell's pitching for the Mets, who's, you know, young kid, just coming up, whatever, and going against Mizorowski. And I was like, oh, my goodness. This is just piling on. Nice Skeens for the Pirates. And then it was just like, you know what? It's baseball. Anything could happen. As bad as the Mets have been playing, you know, you're going against like this good young pitcher, and then they ended up, Nimmo got a grand slam, and then whatever, got another hit. Lindor hit a home run. The Mets ended up beating them. And it was just like, that's the best thing about baseball. You can lose 10 games in a row, and you come back and win a game, and it's a lot of fun. When you're not necessarily expected to win, it makes it all the more enjoyable. That's a Mussina to 25 for the Yankees. But I wanted to watch Mizrowski pitch because obviously he's lighting it up and all the talk. He just had a little bit of control problems yesterday, but he had wicked stuff. Will Wagner. Carlos Beltran. I guess yesterday, was it yesterday? The day before was Bobby Bonilla Day. He gets his $1 million payout every year still. Whatever. It's so funny. Bobby Bonilla Day. Sammy Sosa, and that is to 149 for the Cubbies. Carter Holton for the Braves. And Vance Honeycutt for the Orioles. Yeah, when I get done tonight, I'm going to post a mini for Score Football for one of the big teams. Maybe the Titans and a couple other teams, see if we can get that going. Here's our next autograph. Toronto Blue Jays, you savage. Here you go, Gavin. I was surprised nobody bit on those teams because it's the first 25 product. I mean, aside from Leaf. Mikey Piazza, Dodgers. But also, when I did do the pick your team, you know, the checklist wasn't on Panini's website, and I didn't check today. Jared Thomas. Maybe it's on today. Maybe I can make some adjustments. Nick Kurtz for the A's. Jared Thomas, Rockies. Coming attraction. Connor Griffin for the Pirates. Here you go, Craig. I know you collect Connor Griffins. I'm sure you collect autographs, but Michael Young for the Rangers. Oh, we got a black velocity. Pedro. Red Sox, that's the 39. Big Poppy Bomb Squad. And again, I do have a Score Random Division Football. It had 3 spots left when I went live. It's $29 a spot, so if anybody wants to jump in on that, we can still break that tonight. 29 bucks. Pedro Prism. All right, we got 2 more packs and we hit the halfway point. Nice Roman Anthony for the Red Sox. That is to 49. I like it. Elite Series. Mizrowski. Boston Bateman, and that is to 199 for the Padres. All right. Let's keep this train rolling. Roman Anthony again. Brett Lauder for the Reds, and that is to 99. What's that, Adam? Unleashed, Vance Honeycutt. So I saw this promo. I don't know if you guys ever watched, I think it was on Netflix, Lincoln Lawyer and Bosch. I watched like the first couple seasons of Bosch. It was good. I think they've had more seasons since. I probably didn't watch them. There's a Bobby Witt Prism. But they're doing some kind of combo show with the Lincoln Lawyer and Bosch together or something. It might be interesting. Will Clark. And that is $2.99. He's with the Texas Rangers in this. And the clear is Augustin Ramirez for the Marlins. Next autograph, Vance Honeycutt, Orioles. Now look at you, Gavin. Picked up a couple teams late. Got autographs with both of them. Vance Honeycutt for the Orioles. All rise. Aaron Judge. Austin Wells Bomb Squad. All right, we got a fat pack here. Here's our next Jersey King. And that is Dalton Rushing, and that is to 49 for the Dodgers. Go Tate. Got 2 relics out of this break already. Rushing to 49. And the Sheffield earlier. Dylan Head for the Marlins, and that's to 250. Diamond King time. PJ Morlando, Marlins again. Dun, 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 dun. Bobby Miller for the Dodgers. Heston Kjerstad, and that's the 49 for the Orioles. Big Poppy again. Edgar. Carson Bench for the Mets, 149. Dwight is right at night. Good in. Tom Terrific. That is to 199. Jackson Chourio for the Brewers. And Levi Sterling for the Pirates. Another Skeens Unleashed. PJ Morlando again. Now we got a fat pack here, but this is going to be a filler because we already got our relic. It's funny, all the fat packs, like because of the filler, never have like an autograph or whatever in it. I guess that would defeat the purpose, right? If you put an autograph in a fat pack, people feeling for the fat packs, we get a bonus. Caminero for the Rays. And Pee-wee, Dustin Pedroia for the Red Sox. Yeah, there's a nice Bazana. Bajan. Jim Tomei. Bazana has nice next day autographs in this. We've pulled a few. Buster Posey. There's Darren Baker, and that's going to be to 49. Ooh, look at that autograph. Wow. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Jacob Mizorowski for the Brewers. Let's go. Wow, Craig. You can enjoy watching this break later. He's out tonight, so I know he's not watching live. That's awesome. That's the first Mizorowski we pulled in Donruss. Autograph, anyway. Evan Carter. Gonzalez for the Giants. Oh, nice Sasaki. I did put a Sasaki spot in. There's not a lot of his cards, but I put it in $8 only. I think it's taken already in 11. All right, one box left. Let's see what we can do here. 2 more autographs, 1 more relic, and hopefully we'll get some nice numbered parallels or some color. Good luck, everybody. Mike Schmidt. Another Sasaki. The filler. Evan Carter Marvel for the Rangers. Colt Keith. PJ Morlando. Spencer Jones. Bomb Squad for the Yanks. Up, our next relic. Oh, look at that. Old school, baby. Burke Campaneris. I didn't even know he played with the Yankees. He was an all-time Oakland A. That is to 99. Interesting. Finished his career in the Bronx. Huh. Interesting. Namala for the Blue Jays. Sinte. Unleashed. Charlie Condon for the Rockies. Oh, Travis, you're on the Yankees tonight. What's up, Travis? How you doing, bud? And we got a base rated prospect optic signature, Dylan Head. Miami Marlins. All right, so we still got 1 autograph to go. Uriarte. Brady House for the Nats. Braylon Payne for the Brewers. I remember him. I didn't watch a lot of baseball in '83. What year? I didn't even have a TV my first year in college. Was that '82? Prince Fielder. Nice Ryan Braun to 25 for the Brewers. All right. Robin Ventura for the White Sox. Terry Francona. All right, we got one autograph left. Hopefully we get a nice one to close out the break. Craig Biggio for the Astros. And Susana Clear for the Nationals. And here's our last autograph. Tampa Bay Rays, Theo Gillen. There you go, Derek. Here's a rated prospect. Jim Thome. Ricky Henderson for the A's. And Drew Gilbert for the Mets. What's up, Richard? All right, we're coming down to it. I will do a recap at the end. Again, if you want to get in on number 11, use the promo code TACO10. I'm going to leave it up till the break sells out. So you get 10% off Oakland A's, Nick Kurtz, Diamond King. And also you could use that for Topps Inception Baseball. If you want to get in and score football on the website, promo code SCORE15, SCORE15 for 15% off. Obviously the Taco 10 is 10% off. Brooks Lee, Minnesota Twins. And Kyle Teal, and that is to 99 for the White Sox. Thomas, you got a Colt Keith Marvel for the Tigers. All right. Dun, dun. Alex Gordon to 250 for the Royals. And Pee Wee, Dustin Pedroia for the Red Sox. Prism. I heard a story, David Ortiz was telling a story how somebody was talking about Dustin Pedroia to him. They played on the same team, and he was like, "Who are you talking about?" Like he didn't even know his name. They always called him Pee Wee. So he actually, I don't know if it's really true or not, but I could believe it. Spencer Jones, 199. All right, another Sasaki. All right, that's it. Let's do a little recap. I'll go back, check out the Facebook page. I will maybe do a mini or something for Score Football. We will do Donruss 11 either tomorrow, Saturday, or Sunday. We'll definitely get it done over the weekend. All right, we got Sasaki, Jones, Pedroia, Gordon, Keith, Lee, Kurtz, Gilbert, Henderson, Tomei, Susanna, Biggio, Ventura, Fielder, Payne, House, Condon. Cheers, Thomas. Thank you for joining us. And Bijan, you as well. Hope to see you again soon. All right, Tate. Have a good one, bro. You guys enjoy your holiday weekend if I don't see you. Namala, Jones, Morlando, Carter, Sasaki, Bazana, Pedroia, Caminero, Sterling, Churio, Seaver, Gooden, Benj, Miller, Morlando, Head, Judge, Ramirez, Witt, and Honeycutt. And there's still more. That's only half of them. That's half of the... Bateman, Martinez, Griffey, Young, Griffin, Thomas, Kurtz, Piazza, Honeycutt, Holton, Sosa, Beltran, Churio, Rocker, Gehrig, Williams, Thomas, Keith, Jones, and DeVries. Evan Carter, Kurtz, Schmidt, Rivera, Reese, Arrieta, Brecht, Young, Nazarowski, Condon, Jackson, Bazana, Witt, Cruz, Churio, Rocker, and Posey. The ones to 99 or less, we got Kyle Teal, Ryan Braun, Darren Baker, Paul Skeens, Heston Kjerstad, Will Clark, Rhett Lauder, nice Roman Anthony, Pedro Martinez, Moose, Paul Skeens Marvels, Biggio, Skeens Unleashed, Tejada, Norby, nice Mizorowski Clear, DeVries was to 49, very good, Schmidt, and Tony Perez. Our 4 relics. Burt Campaneris, old school baby, that's the 99. Dalton Rushing, that was to 49. Marcelo Mayer, also to 49. And Gary Sheffield with the Dodgers. All right, we did get some nice autographs. We got Dylan Head, Redemption, base rated optic signature. Wow, Jacob Mizorowski, that's awesome. Vance Honeycutt for the Orioles. Trey Savage for the Blue Jays. David Shields, Pandora to 25. Nice Jim Palmer for the Orioles. J.D. Dix, I'm sorry, for the Diamondbacks. And Theo Gillen for the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, so that's it for now. If anything else happens, I'll be back. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy 4th, everybody. Thank you so much.